Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your week ahead, July 21st to July 28th, 2019. Sagittarius, I already shuffled and laid out your spread, so let's get into your reading. Now, Sagittarius, the theme for you in the week ahead is you have the Rainbow Prince. Compensation, perseverance. It's in 26 that reduces to an 8. So you could be dealing with trying to address change or create change or deal with the change. You could be focusing on needing to reevaluate a circumstance or situation that you're dealing with. You also may be looking at how to earn the situation or resolve a problem. But with this as your theme in the week ahead of compensation and perseverance, I feel that some sort of adversity has occurred in your life at this time, Sagittarius. And this is the time for you to remain committed to your path and stay focused, being mindful to follow your bliss so that you can persevere and see things pay off and reap the rewards. And that by doing so, realizing the rewards you reap will be greater than what you can imagine if you are determined and resilient to overcome some hurdle you're dealing with at this time. This could be around money since compensation is here and you trying to persevere. But there's some sort of adversity around your ability to receive compensation, and there's a need for you to focus on how to have perseverance in the matter so that the compensation can commence or occur. Now, your focus, I wanted a few clarifiers because your focus is you had this death card. So I wanted to see, are you experiencing an ending? Are you trying to bring something to an end? And or are you trying to create change or trying to let go of something or move on from something? What was it? And from what I can see here, it's all of the above. You are focused on how to bring something to an end, how to change it, how to transform it, how to let go of it, because it's clarified with this Nine of Swords. And with this Nine of Swords, this is some sort of worry or concern that you are prepared to confront, but I don't feel that you're confronting it by yourself. With the focus on how to bring it into that concern to address it, you are prepared to meet that challenge or you're preparing to meet the challenge. And it's also clarified with the Eight of Swords, more mental energy. This is a focus of you breaking free of any limitations, restrictions, obstacles, or challenges that you may be feeling trapped by, but certainly with the focus to be released from. You're determined to that end. In fact, with this particular Eight of Swords, as you can see, in the normal Eight of Swords, the usual Eight of Swords from the right away, the person is bound. They can't see. Um, they have bindings on loosely, but it is a self-imposed prison where they're not able to see their way out in the situation. But with you, Sagittarius, you're not about that shit. You're not about that life. You all about fuck restriction, fuck constraints, fuck limitations. I'm not going to be held up. I'm not going to be stuck. I'm not going to be trapped. I'm coming at this shit full force. Okay? And you bringing your own knife to the situation to cut through the bullshit. Because this is around this Two of Pentacles. This is you trying to bring about some sort of balance. You bringing your steadfastness to the game, because there's something that has to do with money, and you are trying to create balance or make the adjustments or changes, and you being very determined about doing so that you can get a decision, I feel, around money that you're looking to receive, or that you want, or that belongs to you. And you see how this bodybuilder is built the fuck up. This bodybuilder is is gonna see progress. It's gonna see progress, right? It's gonna see results. It's gonna get that money handed over. It's gonna get them ends. Whatever this Two of Pentacles is representing for you, that there's some imbalance, you are looking to practically and with strong attention, motivation, and doing towards you getting that balance, getting shit under control, getting a decision that allows you, or getting that change or adapting where you can receive the money, the resources that you are looking to obtain, acquire, or that belong to you. Now, in the recent past, Scorpio, are you dealing with a Scorpio? Oh, you know why? His death. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, have this energy in your chart. Anyhow, in the recent past, with the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, you were planning and trying to execute a logical plan. And you see all this red? This brings me to the root chakra. A plan that was centered on your survival, your security, your stability, and your financial safety, or your resources having safety, right? But with this Five of Pentacles, there's some sort of obstruction, right? With you trying to build. Or this is you trying to build or replenish your resources or any lack that you were experiencing. But it just has an energy of, even though you were trying to build it, there's some sort of obstruction was what still happened in the recent past with your plans, with your objectives, with your goals. And something was lacking, or what you were doing, it wasn't coming together right. It wasn't as clear cut. And so this is you trying to, in the recent past, get clear and figure this shit out in the recent past. You could have received communication about what you were building or trying to gain. And that communication affected what you were doing, what you were working on, what you were building. This could have affected your money. There's something that just, like in the recent past, just stopped fucking short. Just stop. Something was just stopped in the recent past with your plans, or through a communication that brought a stop to your plans or your goals around you trying to persevere. You trying to build, trying to restore, trying to replenish, trying to gain, trying to shore shit up, right? And so, because if you take a look with the Queen of Swords, she seems to be on a path, right? But there seems to be the possibility of another path. But whatever path that was chosen in your decision and plans, it's a path that caused you to run into some interference, some sort of delay, or something was halted. And you were trying to figure out in the recent past how to rectify that shit so that you can remove what was lacking or address what was lacking and continue to resume to build or to replenish or restore or to gain. So at present, you got this Four of Swords and the Magician. So you still in preservation mode with that red that he's wearing, right? And so with the Four of Swords, this is you restlessly contemplating and trying to figure shit out and come up with an improved plan. Something that's solid. Something where you can understand all the angles and be able to be prepared no matter what angle is being presented to you, or from what angle you may need to approach the situation, and how many ways you can, right? And so with this Magician, this is you trying to manifest and create what you want in the situation with your skills, your talents, your abilities. And you're trying to figure out what it is that you can initiate. What is it that you need to do to have that influence over your circumstances and get what you want done here, as it has to do with some measure of safety, security, survival, or whatever is causing or has been causing you anxiety in the present or feeling ungrounded. And with the Magician here, I'm seeing with the blue in the background here that this is bringing me to think about the throat chakra. And so this is about communication. This is about expressing yourself. This is about speaking your truth. This is about you coming to the truth. But this is a dialogue that needs to happen, or that is happening at present. And with the purple here, that brings me to consider and think about the third eye chakra. So this is about your intuition, your wisdom, guidance. This is about needing to not see your life in a negative standpoint or be negative about your life, but also this is about you not only focusing on how to and remain positive about the adverse conditions you are facing at present, but for you to use wisdom and to either follow your intuition as long as your compass isn't off, or for you to get guidance in the situation so that you can have that progress and that you can come up with the right considerations and plans that allow you to manifest what you want here, that you're trying to create. And so in the future, Sagittarius, you do have the Prince of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, along with Temperance. So Sagittarius, this is you showing up in your own reading with the Temperance energy here. So with the Knight of Swords in the future, this is you taking action with the focus on being precise and effective in your communication, using tact, using diplomacy, coming up with a logical plan, an effective plan that allows you to bring balance or stability to a situation that you need to heal, or that you need to create some sort of harmony that allows you to realize your aims. This is about you using proper measure, being very creative. This is about you calculating effectively, using moderation and patience, and being sensible. The caution here is to be careful, because the least wrong move or action can cause even further instability or lack of healing and things out of control. So you want to be very mindful about the communication and plans that you are looking to emphasize or make use of or put to use, so that you are not operating from a place that is reckless or too hasty or illogical. But you are focused on healing a matter so that you can see compensation and perseverance here, Sagittarius. So your attitude is you do have this Five of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. So you focus on how to recover in a matter that is responding to you trying to have balance in a situation where you want to be reciprocated or see some give and take in, and have success in achieving that balance, either with your resources or whatever you're dealing with, a circumstance in your material physical realm that is connected to perhaps your resources or your ability to balance or address the imbalance that you are experiencing, because it's as if you're trying to recover and receive by going after it. You're trying to go after and receive or gain something or be given something. You're trying to see what you can do to go after it and get it. And I'm seeing all this green here, which brings me to the heart chakra. And so this is you trying to perhaps gain empathy in the situation or be shown compassion. Or this may be you needing to show some compassion on your end so that you gain more receptivity, or that you may need to be more receptive in the situation so that you can gain. Because whatever it is you're trying to get here, you need to make sure you uncover and realize and know all that it's pertaining to on your part that you need to do, that is yours to fulfill, so that you can be adequate about what is being asked of you or what you need to give in order for you to receive or gain. Because whatever it is, it has something to do with things not only being very successful, but also very lucrative and prosperous for you if you are able to seize and get what is needed here done, so that you can get that balance and receptivity. Now, perhaps your resources may have been seized or held up in some way, and you're looking at how to recover, how to salvage, how to improve the situation that you have been disappointed by or caused you to be upset, and instead focus on how to recover, how to heal it, how can you set things right or make things better. So your concern, Sagittarius, is justice. So you could be dealing with a legal situation. This could be court. This could be a decision that you're waiting for or a decision you need. But with justice here, this is you being concerned about seeing the right thing happen. This is you concerned about whether or not you are going to get the decision you want. This could be you concerned about whether or not you can balance what you're dealing with or what's occurring right now. This could be, with justice here, you focus on the concern of whether or not you can provide or address a matter that you are experiencing being controlled, or experiencing some sort of it's like you're concerned with whether or not you'll be able to do the rules. You're concerned about whether or not you can do what's needed and that things will be set to right. You're concerned about whether or not you can get things set to right and balanced out, corrected, fixed. And so your challenge here, Sagittarius, is you do have the Wheel of Fortune and you do have the Six of Swords. Now with justice here, you could be dealing with the Libra, but definitely I feel like you are dealing with a concern around a decision that you want to be in your favor, or you're trying to see what you can do to bring the balance so that you can get a decision in your favor. So with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords here is your challenge. And warning, this is about your ability to create the positive shifts and changes necessary to something that could have happened to you that was unexpected, or that was a sudden turn of event, or that you were facing resistance with, and you may be trying to deal with how you can change that, get luck on your side, or seize opportunity, or have things shift in a positive direction. There's also the challenge of you not being pessimistic at this time and not giving up, but staying dutiful on what it is that you can do or what actions that you can take. This may be a period of testing so that you can move on from a situation where there's complications in communication or understanding, information or knowledge. with this Six of Swords and restore peace of mind. So your likely outcome, I pulled additional clarifiers because you do have the Lovers. And with the Lovers here, you could be dealing with the Gemini, but with the Lovers here is your outcome as well as your advice. This is about you needing to make head over heart decisions. But this is also about you needing to try to figure out and achieve some sort of contract, commitment, union. But there's a need to also do things in integrity and to maintain your inner balance. Again, you may be being tested. And so with the Lovers also, you may be trying to come into a commitment, or there may be conflict or disappointment or unhappiness around a connection, a commitment, a contract, or you want to avoid making any poor choices with this Lovers energy here. And so with the Lovers, you have the Six of Wands. So this is you being able to have victory by you recognizing what's needed here in order to do so, and taking the necessary action so that you can restore peace to a situation where you are experiencing struggle or strife. And with the Fool, also clarifying, this is about you needing to make sure you take care of what needs to be done, but to take responsibility, for you to not be irresponsible, for you to use wisdom, for you to not be naive, for you to not be rebellious, but for you to also have a healthy sense of curiosity so that you understand what it is that you need to do. This is also about you not being reckless. And you see, because there's a piece of paper here that he's holding. So it's like as if you want to make sure you follow the rules or you carry out the objectives with the goal of going in a new direction, but not in a reckless way. And with the hope of perhaps you gaining the receptivity in this situation, or the empathy and compassion in order to form the relationship, establish it, or to be in good standing. And so you do have the Princess of Cups here. And this is about news or message that brings healing, that brings comfort. So I feel that as your outcome with the Lovers here, as long as you make the right choices, as long as you weather this test, as long as you focus on persevering so that you can realize and receive the compensation, you will get the news that you're looking for, or the decision, and you will be able to heal the matter. But be mindful to be creative, and to be mindful not to be careless, and to remain focused. So let's take a look now, Sagittarius, at what your guidance is in all of this. You have two cards. The Boar. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Okay? You will be able to get that contract. You will be able to establish that agreement. You will be able to pass the test. You will be able to commit or get a commitment. Okay? But make sure you operate from a place of integrity and maintain your inner balance. Your next piece of advice is Kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. So there may be a need for you to stay grounded, to stay in a positive mindset, to make sure you manage your energy and be patient, do things in moderation, and maintain inner harmony within yourself so that you're better at maintaining harmony in your external world. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.